Hi, and thanks for joining. This is Patty from PS Paper Crafts, and I wanted to show you how to make this card today. This one is a birthday card. The card I make today is going to be just a note card. But I love the umbrellas. I think they're so pretty and cheerful. And then I have the inside here. Now the happy birthday sentiment and the just a note is from this Music from the Heart, which I just love. I love the sentiments, the script. So I have just a note, which is what we're going to use, and then the happy birthday. And then on the inside of this card, this is one of my favorite new sentiments. I'm glad it's your birthday so I can tell you how wonderful you are. Isn't that great? And that is from the Bonanza Buddies. Now, I'm not trying to tell you to buy all of these stamp sets. I know at the end of my blog I have all my products listed, and I just wanted to give you options. Use what you have. If you have a happy birthday or congratulations or whatever you want, use the sentiment you want. I just think if somebody wants one, that I would have it handy for them, the information. So this one we're going to do, I'm using the new Pleased as Punch Designer Series paper. So during the spring catalog, they came out with, the catalog is good till the end of May, and they came out with some coordinating products, some dies and papers and things. So this coordinates with the Under My Umbrella, and you get 3 sheets, 12 by 12. The back is raindrops. I think it's really cute. So what I did was I cut out my pieces and then I punched it. So that's one. You get 3 of these, and then you get the tulips. And this is really cool because it coordinates with the tulip punch, and it has this great background. So you get 3 of these. And I did make a card with that. It's on yesterday's blog. So I punched out the tulips from here, and then I used the stamp set and the punch to stamp the leaves and stamp the background stems and things like that. So this is this paper, and this is the other side is the background that I used. So that was pretty cool. And then finally, so you get 3 of those. Oh, not finally. So these are the heart ones, and this goes with the heart punches. And it has this pretty gingham background. So you get 3 of those. And then finally you get the flower, and this goes with the little flower punch that's out right now. And then this is the back. So it's really nice. You get 12 sheets, 3 of 4 different patterns. And then I'm also using, this is the vellum, and it comes in Pool Party, Purple Posy, and then Seafoam Green, I think. So these are really pretty, and that's what we're going to use today. We're using the Purple Posy, and it's really so pretty. It has dots that are embossed in it, or you could have the debossed side, but I like this side of it. So we're going to use that. So today's card, I did this, and this is the Pool Party, but I layered it behind Bermuda Bay. I always get Coastal Cabana and Bermuda Bay mixed up. So this is the Bermuda Bay with the Pool Party vellum, but we're going to do the Purple Posy cardstock with the Purple Posy vellum. So let's get started with this. There's not a lot of stamping because I'm using the umbrellas that are already cut out. So what I did was I cut out the parts and the colors that I wanted, and then we're going to punch them. But you're going to see that it's a little bit hard to get these in the punch. So this is the punch, the big umbrella, the smaller umbrella, and the handle. And if you turn it over, you could just feed them in, but you'll see you have a little bit of a problem there. So I like to take a Post-it note and kind of use it as a handle. So I'm going to just put it up here, and then I'll feed it in, and it won't bother anything. So I can get my purple umbrella, and I like to just line it up, and I hold it down a little without punching it just to make sure it's lined up. And then we'll punch that out. And then I'll use this Post-it note for this pink umbrella. And you have to see how it goes in. So this is going to go in sideways. So let's see if we can get it right on the tip here. And you could use a smaller Post-it note, or you can use what am I thinking of? the tape, this isn't going to work very good, is it? I'm going to put it this way. You can use it like a Post-it note tape. It's not going to cooperate. Or something like that. And I'm thinking I need to do it on this side. So you just have to figure it out. And sometimes you can, and I'm going to go right over it actually to give it a little bit. And it'll just punch right through. You just have to kind of figure it out and work it out. And you just want that little bit of white around it. Now I can't see this part, but I'm looking at this part. And it'll be okay, I promise. There, I got a yellow umbrella. How's that? So this will just come off. Okay, and now I have got another piece of my Post-it. I always keep this. I use these things for a lot of things. The Post-it notes. So I keep them around. Let's do a handle. And let's see how that goes in. So that's going to go in this way. So let's put our little handle on this side. And I could see it's already going to be a problem. So we're going to put it down further because it's got to go up here. And you can cut the paper down if it doesn't fit in. You can cut it whatever you need to do to make it work. Whoops. And you could even just punch a handle without using this. You could just use any kind of a handle. And then one more. So this is going to go this way again. And just play around with it. Don't get frustrated. It will work. There will be a way that you can get it in there. Okay. So we've got our pieces cut. Let's put this away. Now with vellum, you have to be careful how you're going to adhere it down. So I'm not going to put this vellum down until I put my umbrellas on it. And this card I'm going to make to a vertical card. So we're going to have everything go this way. Change it up a little bit. And we'll have our handles. So I'm going to put these down and then I'll put the adhesive behind them so that I hide the adhesive on the vellum. I hope that makes sense. So I just thought these were fun and bright and cheery. And I do like the sentiments, but I don't know how many I would use for, you know, hello sunshine. Rain or shine, you're always on my mind. That's cute. No matter the weather, we're friends forever. I need more like just a note, thinking of you, birthday kind of cards. So that's what I'm going with. Let's do the just a note. And I have that mounted. Let me get my ink. So I'm going to do this in the black Memento. And I'm just using a scrap. I always have these scraps left over when I cut down my cardstock, so it works out perfectly. I hope I'm in here. I'm just realizing I might not be in the camera here. Okay, so that worked out good. And I'm just going to cut this, and then I'll punch either end with that Banner Triple Punch. Love my Banner Triple Punch. So this is the one that you turn it upside down, and I like to have the writing this way, and I just put it with my finger and feed it in like this. And you just feed it in. I like to see the writing to see how far in I am, and then I'll pull it back. You could do this by cutting with your scissors. Just cut up the middle and then cut side to side. That's what a lot of people do. I end up cutting the whole thing apart because I keep going back and cutting more and more. So let's go. We see the word. And then we just want to make sure it looks kind of even and straight. Okay. So just a note. And then I have a piece of purple posy that's a little bit wider, and I will have the dimensions all on my my blog, pspapercrafts.com. So I'm going to just do the end, and then I'll cut it a little bit wider, longer I should say, and then we'll go back in. And I'm going to put it in like this so I can get a feel for how far in to go. And I should probably glue it down. I think I'll glue it down. That might make it easier. Then I could see exactly where to put it, because I want it to be even with the other side and what's above and what's below. So let's just put it in like this. Give it a nice little border. And then it'll be stuck in there, and we can take a good look and hope it works. How's that? Good. Okay, so we have that done, and we have to stamp some flowers as well. So let's get this put together, and then we could see how many flowers, if we want just the one or if we want more than one. So what I did was I took a little bit of adhesive and I put it right on my umbrella so that I could put the handle on it. And then I'm going to pop these up. And I'm not going to pop up the handle, I'm just going to pop up the umbrella. So we'll just put this down and put this down. Isn't this back cute? It's the raindrop, so this would be a great background for this type of a card. Okay, I just want to see how long they are and how they look. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll just take some dimensionals and put them on, and then we could put them on the card, and then we can put the card down. So I'll put 3 down. Okay, and I'm just going to lay this down. With the back came off of this, so I don't want to put it down yet. So let's see. We'll put this down. Just a note. I think that'll be good. And you can pick any of the umbrellas you want. They don't really go exactly with Purple Posy, but I think the gorgeous grape of this umbrella goes fine since it's in a lighter shade of purple. And then the pink. Pink and purple, of course they go together, right? And then we'll pop up the just a note as well. So the umbrella handles don't really need to be put down. I think they're fine. So just put some dimensionals on this. It's a pretty quick card, and I love the texture on this vellum. It's really so pretty. We'll do the just a note right here. And again, I'm going to wait a few more minutes. I'm thinking I had the flower up here. I'm wondering if I should put some flowers down here. I think I might do that. So all I did was I hand cut these out. So what I did was I stamped the flower in the black memento, and then I hand cut it. And I'm going to do 2 of them and see if I need 2 of them. We'll see how that works. So I'll color them, let's see, Maybe I should use some purple posy for this. Well, I'll do I'll do the leaves first. Let me think about what colors I want to use. I'm kind of winging this as we go. So this is Granny Apple Green, and I'm using the Stamping Blend. And I'll have all the supplies. And maybe I want some Pool Party. I'll do some Pool Party. Thinking maybe I should do a pink. Let me do a pink. Is this a pink? No, this is Calypso Coral. Let's see. Light petal pink. Let's try that. Oh, that's a little too light. I'm going to get, I think, a darker color. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So we are going to use Dark Flirty Flamingo. And I'm using the smaller tip just because there's not much here. Okay, so I used the dark purple posy. I used the dark So Saffron in the middle of these and the dark Flirty Flamingo. So those are the colors I used, and then the Granny Apple Green. So we'll set those aside here because we're going to do the inside. And I'm just going to cut these out, and I'll speed it up so you don't have to watch all the cutting here. So let me speed it up. Okay, let's get all of this stuff out of here. Now, what I do is, if I'm cutting this, a lot of times I'll leave the white around the outside, just a little rim of white, but if I go right up to the black, I like to go over it with a little black marker and just make sure that there's no white showing. So I just kind of go to the edges, and it just hides any white that's hanging out there and gives it kind of a sharper look. The edge of it. You don't have to do this, but it's just something I like to do. A lot of times I'll just leave the white, especially if I'm laying it on white, but I'm not laying it on white here, so I kind of wanted to just have the black edges. And it just takes a minute. You could use your Stampin' Right marker, or if you have a Sharpie or something like that, just black. Or whatever color you stamped it in. Just finishes it off nicely. Almost done. All right, I think that's good. So let's see if we want, where we want to put these. So we could put them down here. I know my friend Vicky had stamped them together. I think we might do them like this. I know it's not the same pink as that, but I think it's okay. I'm good with it. So let's pop these up as well. I think I'm going to actually use the little dimensionals. That one's okay, but I'll use this one. And then on this one, I'll use these two. And then we'll put the glue behind all of these things, and you'll see that it's hidden away. I think I have a little bit of glue on my fingers, so there you go. It looks like one big happy bunch, right? So let's put our adhesive down. Now I'm going to put, I think, the snail down. I usually use liquid glue, but this is a little like shiny. So I'm going to just put this down. right where the umbrellas are and the flowers and the sentiment, and then you'll never see it. And it's nice that they're, you know, they're on different parts of the card, because sometimes if you put it just in the center, it starts to roll up a little bit. So there we go. Don't even know it's there. So on the inside, I'm not going to do a sentiment because it's just a note, but I will do some more flowers. So let's get those going, and I'll speed it up while I color them. So I'm going to just put one down here and then one up here, and I'll use the same colors, the dark purple posy, dark flirty flamingo. The center I have dark so saffron, and then the let's see, is it light? This is the light granny apple green. So let me quick color these. All right, well, did you see my mistake? I colored these flowers the wrong colors, but just this and this. But it's okay, it's flowers, so flowers are nature, natural, and I don't think they're picky about what colors go with what colors. So we're going with it. And I would use this and just write my own sentiment, you know, my own little note inside. For just the note cards, I don't know who I'm sending it to usually. I just have them handy, you know, thinking of you, just a note, and then I'll write my own little, you know, note in there. So this is the card. This is the other card, the birthday and just a note, Bermuda Bay and Pretty Posy, or Purple Posy. And then this is the one from yesterday. So I think they're nice and bright and springy and cheery, and I'm really happy with them. So thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions, just email me or leave me a comment. If you need a catalog, let me know. I'd be happy to send one to you. There's the new celebration, the second generation, or whatever they want to call it, is coming out. And then we've got the new coordination products. So let me know if you have any questions. You take care. Bye.